The 27th of April 2020 is a day when schools are supposed to resume for their third term academic calendar. Unfortunately, the Covid-19 pandemic has affected the course of human activities globally, and Edo State is not an exception. In order for us to check the spread of the coronavirus, our schools were closed down late last term and are likely to remain closed for this term. However, to keep our children engaged, we launched the Edo Best Homeschool e-learning program with mobile tutors while the children were on holidays. The aim of the program was to provide daily lessons on the SUBEB website for parents across the state so that they can keep the children occupied during the holidays. To date, over 40,000 parents visited the site during the holidays to download lessons, including parents in other states of the country. We also noticed that parents of children in private schools also downloaded these lessons. I'm here today to inform you, all of you parents and guardians of school children in Edo State, that I remain committed to the provision of quality education for all. As a new academic calendar begins today during this period of lockdown, it is my pleasure to announce that we have provided an alternative source of schooling for our children during this lockdown period. It is called Edo Best at Home. Thankfully, we had introduced the use of technology in our primary schools with the launch of Edo Best, which means Edo State Basic Education Sector Transformation 2 years ago. Since the launch of this reform, we have acquainted over 280,000 children with technology-based learning, and we have trained over 11,000 teachers and education managers on modern digital learning and teaching methods. We made investments in the education sector in the past 2 years, and these investments have helped us to better weather this unexpected global storm. In the past 3 years, while we constructed and reconstructed over 200 schools, we also invested in the learning methods of our children and made it technology-driven by training our teachers and providing over 10 million learning materials, including textbooks and other educational materials for teachers and students. These investments in the basic education sector have prepared us for this period. And with Edo Best at Home, we now want our pupils to build on the significant learning gains recorded in the last 2 years. Thus, Edo Best at Home is an adapted online version of Edo Best, which is designed to cater to the educational needs of children from early childhood care, development and education, that is ECCDE, to junior secondary schools, JSS, in public schools. Private schools are also welcome to access the materials in Edo Best at Home that will be uploaded to the Edo Subeb website regularly. Edo Best at Home is comprised of interactive audio lessons with customized messaging, digital self-study activity packs, mobile phone-based interactive quizzes, digital storybooks, and virtually moderated teacher and student classroom interactions. The design principles follow the same as the Edo Best approach, which is delivered to our pupils using various platforms, including computers, smartphones, and feature phones. This program will no doubt alleviate some of the anxieties of our parents who will be concerned that their children are not attending schools. And it will provide a robust learning system that will positively engage the children during this period of partial lockdown. Our Edo Best at Home model is designed to offer up to 4 hours of learning daily. And this content will be available, which means that children can access the day's lessons at any time throughout the day. We are partnering with MTN to provide zero data access and two-way SMS at no cost to parents. Also, for those parents with basic feature or analog phones, daily content will be delivered through USSD and audio files. This means that parents, regardless of their financial situation and regardless of their access to the internet, can log on to the website for free and access our learning materials via various offline channels. It is my desire that no child in Edo State will be left behind during this period. That is why I have instructed the chairman of SUBEB, Dr. John Obiawe, that beginning today, all parents and guardians in our database, including those in rural, remote, and riverine communities, must be contacted to ascertain that those who are able to access online schooling. If we know those who can't, we will be able to guide them through the functionalities of our offline alternatives.